Good morning, good morning. How y'all doing this good morning? Coming to you from my office out in the woods again. Um, I'm thinking this is how I want to start my mornings for real. Like I've been really trying to find a good work-life balance. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think, I enjoy being in nature. I feel like I can breathe some fresh air and I can talk to the Lord and kind of get my head straight for the day. You know what I'm saying? I can pray and all that, man. So I think that's how I'm gonna really starting my day for real. But I wanted to shoot a little video. I was just thinking, and it's not it hadn't been refined yet. I was just like thinking, and so I started wanting to kind of start just making daily videos of just my thoughts and things I've thought about and just put my opinion out there, or just put my thoughts out there and see what happens. But I was really thinking about like just just us as a people in this country, in the United States of America, and how I was just thinking about how they just refuse, to give us our reparations. And if you have any understanding of American history, it's a no-brainer. People that have something to say about us getting reparations are people that are too cowardly to even look back at the history of their own country. And it'd be a lot of them too, like, I'll die for this country, but don't even know the actual history of their own country. I feel like that's far more disrespectful than Colin Kaepernick taking a knee. And they always try to make it about the troops and stuff, but it's like, that's disrespectful. Like, people really died for real, and you just, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're American, you got to take what comes with America. Like, that's the history is the history. I didn't have nothing to do with it. You didn't have nothing to do with it. But like, y'all see, they just, now they trying to erase it so they can do it again. It's like that's crazy. But hey, we already know them. We already know how they get down. So it seems like our immigrant brothers and sisters are about to find out, because they never hid themselves. America never hid itself from us. But anyway, I was just thinking, like, would be a dope reparations, since everybody want to try to act like we're just the worst thing that ever happened. I feel like our reparation, for one, we definitely should be getting some land grants for sure. And for two, I think any invention that we as a people have come up with in this country that have spawned multi-billion, I'm talking about, I don't think y'all understand, like, we weren't allowed to patent anything, so they would just steal everything from us. Everything that was invented by us, they would take it, create multiple companies and all that, the whole, but they tell us to pull ourselves up by our bootstraps, but we're the one that, your mind will be blown if you actually go look and see what my people, Black Americans, what y'all might call us, or African Americans, even though that's kind of ridiculous, but I like to call us American Hebrew. But anyways, like the things our people have invented in this country alone is insane. And it's like, and it's crazy how the things that we've invented, you wouldn't even think that we invented it, because they don't like to portray that. Only thing they'll give us credit for is peanut butter. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that was light work. What are you talking about? But it's more so like in the things that are used globally. Like, there's plenty of things that we invented that are used globally. Like, to this day, our stuff still gets stolen like daily. They got to get called out for it. Even like the damn TikTok dancers. That motherfucker was on the late night shows, stealing dance moves from a little black girl, and all in the middle of the NBA court. Stealing. They had to call her out for her to give us some credit. It was like, God. But anyway, I feel like if we need our own independent bank, we need our own bank, and every company that has come from an invention of ours, a quarter percentage of whatever they're making off of it need to be put in that bank. Yep. Like, it's especially for the United States, but we should take it global. I'm talking everything that we invented, and if it's been, and like all these companies, all these other folks, that created from our inventions and all that stuff. Oh yeah, put it right there in that account. Put it right there in that bank, and we'll distribute it. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we should be getting some land grants so we can build and be left alone. I feel like that'll be some good reparations. I feel like that'll be good reparation. Now, like I said, I'm just going off the top of my head. I ain't got it all refined out, but I feel like, yes, that would be dope. That would be dope. Like, that would be a good little reparations for us. Give us our land grants that y'all was saying we were supposed to get. And every company that was created, those people that was allowed to build wealth and all that stuff when we weren't allowed to, go ahead. We need a quarter. We need to go ahead every quarter, a percentage of that. Come on over here, drop it off in this account. And we should be getting an annual check. That's what we should do, or something close to it. Like, I feel like that'll get people's mind right there, and that'll help. That'll help a lot. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see how it goes. They just gonna ride it out to the end. I've already read the book of Revelation. I already know how it's gonna go. They ain't gonna do that. But I feel like that'll be something to build on. That would definitely be something to build on. I'm talking globally. Every company, all of y'all. See, y'all want to play. I'm gonna be like the American tax collector. Like, I need that in my palm. I need all that. But that would be dope, though. Doubt it's gonna happen. These folks still, the whole world was like, hey, we're gonna. The whole world came together and was like, yeah, that little the Atlantic slave trade or whatever. It was like the most inhumane thing in human history or whatnot. America was like, no. No, it wasn't. America's still on that. They was like them in what was it, like Argentina or something? They was like, no. Like, of course. But it is what it is. Like, they just don't understand. Like, it ain't gonna be too much longer before them seals start cracking for real. So I'm really praying them for people's salvation. And but I don't know. I'm just going off the top of my head, so it might sound stupid. I'm gonna have to look at this video again, but whatever. But let me know what y'all think. Is that something to build on, or is it stupid? It don't matter anyway. They ain't gonna do it. But guess what? We're gonna be blessed and prayed up regardless. You dig? And that's real, with some cheese on it. Y'all take care though. Y'all remember to like, comment, subscribe, because they definitely not giving me no views. They done pretty much shut me out, but it's all good. I'm gonna keep posting. That's what I'm gonna keep doing. Y'all make sure y'all share if y'all agree. All right, until next time, y'all take care. All glory to Jesus, you dig? Seek Jesus. Read the book of Revelation too.